King Hassan II of Morocco, born in 1929, lived a life marked by both grandeur and turmoil. His early years unfolded within the opulent walls of the royal palace in Rabat. As the eldest son of Sultan Mohammed V, Hassan was groomed from a young age for the weight of leadership. His childhood, however, was not solely defined by privilege. The years of World War II cast a long shadow over Morocco, then a French protectorate. The conflict's impact reverberated through Hassan's upbringing, shaping his worldview and instilling in him a keen awareness of the complexities of international relations. Within the palace walls, Hassan received a comprehensive education. He delved into Islamic studies, Arabic literature, and French, the language of the colonizer, demonstrating an early aptitude for languages and diplomacy. Recognizing the importance of a global perspective, Sultan Mohammed V ensured that Hassan's education extended beyond the confines of Morocco. In 1947, at the age of 18, Hassan embarked on a journey to France. He enrolled at the University of Bordeaux, immersing himself in the study of law. This period proved to be pivotal in shaping his understanding of Western political thought and legal systems. While in France, Hassan witnessed firsthand the dynamics of a democratic society, a stark contrast to the autocratic rule prevalent in Morocco at the time. He engaged in discussions with students and intellectuals, absorbing diverse viewpoints that would later influence his own approach to governance. His time in France also afforded him the opportunity to observe his father navigate the delicate relationship between Morocco and France as calls for independence grew louder. The struggle for Moroccan independence reached a boiling point in 1953 when the French authorities, fearing Sultan Mohammed V's growing popularity and support for the nationalist movement, exiled him and his family to Madagascar. This act ignited widespread protests and unrest in Morocco. Hassan, then in his early 20s, found himself thrust into the heart of the independence movement. He worked tirelessly alongside nationalist leaders, both within Morocco and abroad, rallying international support for his father's return and for Moroccan independence. His diplomatic skills, honed during his time in France, proved invaluable in garnering sympathy for the Moroccan cause. After 2 years of exile, the French government bowed to international pressure and allowed Sultan Mohammed V and his family to return to Morocco. The triumph of Moroccan independence in 1956 ushered in an era of both promise and uncertainty. Sultan Mohammed V assumed the title of king, and Hassan, as crown prince, was appointed Minister of Defense. The young nation faced numerous challenges, building a modern state, establishing a stable political system, and addressing the pressing needs of its people. The 1960s proved to be a turbulent decade for Morocco. Political tensions ran high as different factions vied for power in the newly independent nation. Hassan, recognizing the fragility of the situation, moved to consolidate his authority. He played a key role in establishing the modern Moroccan army and intelligence services, institutions that would later prove crucial in maintaining stability. One of the defining moments of Hassan II's reign came in 1975 with the Green March. This unprecedented event, orchestrated by Hassan II, saw over 350,000 unarmed Moroccans march into the Western Sahara, a territory claimed by Morocco but then controlled by Spain. The Green March was a masterstroke of political theatre. It galvanized Moroccan nationalism, demonstrating the unwavering support for Hassan II and his claim over the Western Sahara. The march also put immense pressure on Spain, which was in the midst of a political transition following the death of General Franco. Faced with the overwhelming display of Moroccan resolve, Spain agreed to relinquish control of the Western Sahara. Beyond his political maneuvers, Hassan II also oversaw significant economic and social changes in Morocco. Recognizing the need to modernize the country's infrastructure, he invested heavily in large-scale projects such as dams, irrigation systems, and port facilities. These initiatives aim to boost agricultural production, attract foreign investment, and improve the lives of ordinary Moroccans. In terms of social reforms, Hassan II introduced measures to improve education and healthcare. He expanded access to primary education, particularly in rural areas, and established new universities to foster higher education. However, his reign was not without its critics, who argued that his economic policies favored elites and that his social reforms did not go far enough. On the international stage, Hassan II proved to be a shrewd and pragmatic leader. During the Cold War, he skillfully navigated the complexities of the bipolar world, maintaining close ties with both the West, particularly the United States and France, and the Arab world. He recognized the strategic importance of Morocco's geographical location, situated at the crossroads of Europe, Africa, and the Middle East. Hassan II leveraged this strategic positioning to advance Morocco's interests. He secured economic aid and military support from Western powers, while also playing an active role in Arab League affairs. He was a staunch advocate for Arab unity and played a key role in mediating regional conflicts, such as the 1979 Egypt-Israel peace treaty, for which he hosted the signing ceremony in Morocco. Section 8, a time of transition, the later years of Hassan II's reign. As the Cold War drew to a close and the world entered a new era, Hassan II faced mounting pressure for political reform within Morocco. The rise of Islamist movements across the Arab world, coupled with growing domestic discontent over economic disparities and human rights abuses, posed new challenges to his rule. In response, Hassan II introduced limited political reforms in the 1990s. He allowed for the creation of new political parties and held parliamentary elections, albeit under a system that still granted him significant control. These reforms, while seen as insufficient by some, were nevertheless a significant step towards greater political openness in Morocco. Section 9. Legacy of a ruler, Hassan II's impact on Morocco. Hassan II's reign, spanning over 3 decades, left an indelible mark on Morocco. He was a towering figure, both literally and figuratively, known for his imposing physique and his commanding presence. His rule was marked by a complex mix of authoritarianism and reform, shrewd political maneuvering, and a deep-seated belief in Morocco's rightful place on the world stage. Under his leadership, Morocco achieved significant economic and social progress. His ambitious infrastructure projects transformed the country's landscape and laid the foundation for future economic growth. His investment in education and healthcare improved the lives of millions of Moroccans. However, his legacy is also intertwined with human rights abuses and the suppression of political dissent. Section 10. International Relations and the Arab World. Beyond Morocco's borders, Hassan II played a pivotal role in shaping the political landscape of the Arab world. He was a staunch advocate for Arab unity and a vocal critic of Israeli policies towards the Palestinians. His decision to host the signing ceremony for the 1979 Egypt-Israel peace treaty, while controversial among some Arab leaders, demonstrated his commitment to finding a peaceful resolution to the Arab-Israeli conflict. Hassan II's diplomatic skills and his ability to bridge divides within the Arab world earned him respect on the international stage. He was a frequent interlocutor for Western leaders seeking to understand the complexities of the Middle East and North Africa. His insights and perspectives were highly valued, cementing Morocco's role as a key player in regional and international affairs. Section 11. Conclusion. Hassan II's enduring legacy. Hassan II's death in 1999 marked the end of an era for Morocco. He left behind a legacy as complex and multifaceted as the man himself. He was a modernizing autocrat, a shrewd politician, and a staunch defender of Moroccan interests. His reign witnessed both periods of stability and turmoil, economic progress and political repression. Today, Hassan II's legacy continues to be debated and dissected by historians and political analysts. There is no doubt that he played a pivotal role in shaping modern Morocco. His achievements in infrastructure development, education, and international relations are undeniable. However, his human rights record and his suppression of political dissent remain dark stains on his reign. Ultimately, Hassan II's legacy is one of both light and shadow. He was a product of his time, a ruler who navigated the complexities of the Cold War, the challenges of post-colonialism, and the rise of new ideologies. His story is a reminder of the enduring power of leadership, for better or for worse, in shaping the destiny of a nation.